The following is a paid presentation for the Lee Majors Bionic Hearing Aid, brought to you by National Express.
If you or a loved one are among the millions of people who are experiencing hearing loss, then you don't want to miss this special announcement. Introducing the Lee Majors Rechargeable Bionic Hearing Aid.
My immediate reaction was, wow, I can hear things.
I'm picking up so much of the world.
This is the best, absolutely. I mean, if I can talk on the phone when I couldn't talk before, if I can listen to my kids in a way that I couldn't hear them before, that's just amazing. It's wonderful.
You know, it's like right now as we speak, I hear kids laughing. I hear people walking up and down the sidewalk talking. I hear all these things. I used to not be able to hear that.
Thousands of satisfied users are once again enjoying the wonderful sounds around them thanks to this tiny but powerful new hearing aid technology.
Once you realize that you have the hearing loss and you can't hear and you're given the opportunity to hear again, it's amazing. I can't describe it to anybody that does not have hearing loss to understand what I'm saying.
It gives me an edge now. Now I feel confident. Now I have more self-esteem because I don't have to worry about being embarrassed.
The Bionic Hearing Aid's patented micro-digital technology captures the sound and amplifies it as it travels through your ear, reproducing the crisp, clear sounds you've always enjoyed.
I hadn't realized what I was missing. And then when you hear things again, you know that you used to be able to hear them, but it's fun to hear them again.
And unlike some other battery-powered units, the Lee Majors Bionic Hearing Aid is rechargeable, so no more struggling with impossible tiny battery replacements. This amazing new technology regulates the sound, allowing you to enjoy the peaceful, quiet sounds of nature while ensuring you hear the important sounds of everyday life. Hi, everybody. I'm Forbes Riley.
Hi, and I'm Jerry Douglas.
You know, as the world population ages, millions of people around the world are beginning to experience hearing loss.
And I know because I'm one of them. Yes, I have a hearing loss, but you would never know it because I chose the Lee Majors Rechargeable Bionic Hearing Aid.
And now you have a choice. This hearing aid is the successful result of years of research and development.
And successful they are. When I began using this hearing aid, I was quickly convinced that this is indeed an advanced piece of technology. Its lightweight, compact case allows you to easily store or recharge your hearing aid wherever you are. And Forbes, when I wear it throughout the day, I actually forget it's even there.
It's so tiny, but you know what? It packs a powerful punch. The sleek and discreet design of the rechargeable bionic hearing aid fits comfortably in your ear. And you can easily adjust the volume. And the beautiful sounds that you thought were lost forever will once again flow through your ears.
One thing that I've had to do living with a partial hearing loss is adjust everything in my life. Like when you're with friends, you have to make sure you're on this side so you can hear them. Have to use the phone on this side. And so when I got this, I said, I don't know, is this going to work? Because I've had this for so long and really didn't think anything could be done about it. Picked up, I could hear the dial tone, and I'm going, oh my gosh. So I dialed friend, Pop, I can hear you.
You will never believe what you're missing. Once you realize and hear, you actually hear things around you, what people are saying, the movement of items around you, the most intricate little thing, it'll just blow your mind. And you'll say to yourself, wow.
When I have trouble picking somebody's voice out of the background, that does bother me greatly. About all the person can do is speak louder, and normally that doesn't really help. When I first put the bionic hearing aid in, my immediate reaction was, wow, I can hear things.
I'm very pleased with the bionic hearing aid. It has really helped me hear things that I wasn't able to hear before, like the turn signal in my car. My refrigerator running, it has a humming noise. I knew it did, but it was so long since I heard it, and that's not something to get excited about. But when you don't hear something like that for a long time, it's kind of like, it's cool. I can hear things.
Having this available will definitely enhance my enjoyment of life.
Well, who better to bring us all this amazing technology but the original Bionic Man himself, Mr. Lee Majors. Well, hi there.
Thank you, Forbes. Thank you, Jerry.
Technology has sure come a long way since your bionic days.
Oh, it sure has. And I didn't even have to be rebuilt. You know, Jamie Summers, the Bionic Woman character, is the one who had the bionic ear. Steve Austin didn't. But now that I have the rechargeable bionic hearing aid, I'm happy to share it and help so many people around the world.
Well, I mean, the ability to amplify sound with such clarity, it's remarkable.
It really is remarkable, Forbes. I'm very excited about the bionic hearing aid. I haven't enjoyed this quality of sound in years.
Well, not only is the quality of the sound superior, but the advanced micro technology of this little guy allows you to distinguish between foreground and background sounds more clearly. Like, say, in a noisy restaurant, you can have a nice, pleasant conversation and actually hear everything being said at your table.
Oh, you mean you don't actually have to lean in to try and hear somebody? Because, I mean, isn't that just so frustrating?
Is it ever?
But with the bionic hearing aid, it's like having a buffer between who you're actually listening to and everything else around you.
And finally, you can easily distinguish the sound you're listening for. And what you hear is clean, crisp, and clear.
And now you can't get away with saying to your loved one, you couldn't hear them telling you to turn down the TV or take out the trash.
What's that, honey? I can't hear you.
Easy, guys.
You know, Lee, I am not embarrassed by my hearing loss. I mean, it's a condition that affects millions of people. I just don't necessarily care to walk around public and advertise the fact with this big piece of equipment wrapped around my ear that is very uncomfortable. Now, this is one of the things that is so great about the bionic hearing aid. It's discreet and, look, almost undetectable.
You know, Jerry, it's truly astonishing the quality of sound that comes from such an advanced micro technology. And it's fully rechargeable.
And that's very important to me.
I mean, that's just one of the convenient and really important benefits of the bionic hearing aid. So here's all you do. You simply insert your hearing aid right into the convenient recharging station like that. The green light comes on, you know it's charging. When the green light goes off, you know you're ready to rock and roll. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that, does it, guys? Because, you know, you think about most hearing aids, those tiny little batteries are so difficult to change, and you have to change them regularly, which gets to be very expensive.
Yeah, not to mention forgetting batteries on a trip.
Oh, the worst.
And having to find just the right store that carries them. Or having to go without your hearing aid for the entire day.
Yep, that's right. With a rechargeable bionic hearing aid, you never worry about these things. It's one less inconvenience provided in a tiny but powerful new piece of technology.
I think that if I had known how much hearing I had lost, I mean, I know technically how much I've lost. I know the numbers, but it just wasn't enough for me to go out and say, okay, I'm going to wear this now. I can pick up most of the words, but some of the words, T's and S's and G's, are silent. So I don't often get the whole word. I'll get the first part of the word and not the second part of the word. But I can tell with this bionic ear that I'm hearing absolutely everything. I can hear the crew, everything they're doing, with my left ear. That's something very new to me. I haven't experienced that in a very long time.
All of a sudden, I could distinguish words and sentences, which I couldn't do before. And for me, that is a pleasurable experience. I would say anyone that was having a problem and could do this would be amazed at just being able now to enjoy life.
It's up to you. Do you really want to be able to hear, or do you want to keep annoying people by saying, I can't hear you, could you please speak up?
Be bold enough to speak up and be honest and say, look, I do have an issue, but now we do have an answer. And it's, for me, it's the bionic hearing aid.
You know, for millions of people around the world, hearing loss is a fact of life.
And our options can be limited. Uncomfortable, bulky, inferior hearing aids.
Or devices so expensive that you just can't afford them.
When I discovered the Lee Majors bionic hearing aid, I was simply amazed with the crisp, clear quality of amplified sound it delivers.
And no more batteries.
Thank God.
So see or hear it for yourself, or do it for someone that you love, and discover how this rechargeable micro-digital hearing aid will change the way that you hear the world.
Absolutely.
Oh, and you're going to love the price, too.
Hello, I'm Lee Majors. Most of you remember me as the $6 Million Man. Those physical abilities were enhanced by bionic technology. Now I'm here to introduce the Lee Majors Bionic